There are a lot of scary looking games on Roblox, but where did they come from? Are they real? Today we are going to look at some of the scariest Roblox games and see what their origins are. Subscribe and like to stay away from these scary games. The first game we are going to talk about is
Russian Sleep Experiment.
The Russian Sleep Experiment is a very popular game on Roblox. However, a lot of people don't know it has a very dark past. I don't know too much about this, so I'll let this video explain everything.
Yep, if you see them, you need to run immediately, as Russia has created non-human war-fighting beings, and many are dying.
Sunnies, did I hear that right? Because this sounds super creepy. I knew it had a dark past, but this is the scariest thing I have ever seen.
People were terrified after 5 prisoners were sent to do a haunting sleep deprivation experiment in an attempt to get Russian soldiers to no longer need sleep. 5 prisoners were then put into a glass chamber with constant experimental gas to keep them awake.
Sunnies, this really sounds horrifying. I couldn't imagine going through this. Who would have known a Roblox game has such a terrible backstory?
And for the first few days, everything was fine, but it didn't stay that way. By the 9th day, the prisoners for some reason started spreading their feces on the glass walls and covering it up with paper to stop the scientists from looking in.
This is just very gross and disturbing. If you guys did not know, feces is basically just doo-doo.
With the scientists hearing at one point just screaming. From the 9th day to the 15th, it was dead silent, and scientists couldn't hear or see anything inside, so they said they would turn off the gas and let them go. But that's when one of the prisoners jumped on the mic to say the haunting words, "We no longer wish to leave." So when the scientists decided to open the door, the chamber was not only flooded with water as the drain was clogged up with chunks of one dead prisoner's flesh, but they could see holes on the prisoner's body from them eating themselves.
What the boba? You all, if you can't tell, this is one of the more disturbing myths we have gone over before. Let's keep on doing more digging to get to the bottom of this.
The scientists attempted to rush them to the ER for surgeries, and when they were injected with anesthesia, it not only didn't work, but they kept begging to be back in the chamber and for more gas. After 3 of them had died from being injected with 10 times the amount of normal anesthesia, the scientists gave the last prisoner what they all wished for. And when they put an EKG on him, it showed every single time the prisoner blinked, he flatlined and went brain dead.
Okay, Sunny, so now we understand this photo came from a very creepy social experiment in Russia. This makes me very scared to visit Russia, because what if something like this happens to me? Now we are going to look at the actual Russian sleep experiment game and try to find any hidden secrets we may be missing, Sunnies.
This Roblox game is brutal. This is a sleep experiment. In this game, you're a merciless scientist that runs experiments on unwilling test subjects.
What the flippers? This game is super creepy and disturbing too. It is almost as scary as the real Russian sleep experiment.
Fill your needle with any viruses of your choosing and pick your subject. Watch how they react and always remember that you're in control. If they get too rowdy, you can always get rid of them at the press of a button.
Sunnies, all of this looks also scary to me, but to end this once and for all, I will be playing this game to see if the myths are true. Okay, you guys, for some reason, it spawned me as an evil scientist, LOL. Anyways, I am gonna try to inject this thing to see what happens. Whoa, he turned green, that's strange. Let me try clicking one of these buttons. Oh my goodness, the poor thing is yelling, girl, I kind of feel bad. Anyways, I'm gonna try a few more experiments on these things. For some reason, the injection didn't work, so I'm going to press a couple buttons instead. Girlies, he is really screaming now. Sunnies, I can't show what happened on YouTube, but this game is very cursed obviously, and you should not play it as bad things could happen to you. But Sunnies, this is not even nearly as scary as the next game we are going to talk about. The second game we are going to talk about is
Johnport game.
I'm sure that almost everyone watching has heard of Johnport, as it is a really big Roblox game and meme. However, I bet you did not know about its horrifying past. But do not worry, Sunnies, this video should explain everything for you.
If you ever get this phone call, whatever you do not answer. This is John Pork. In 2009, John invested all his life savings into plastic surgery, but this is where things took a much darker turn. Without his knowledge, the surgeons performed an experimental procedure injecting John with pig DNA, becoming half man, half swine.
What the chicken? I did not know about this part that is actually very scary. So basically, John Pork used to be a human, but he was injected with something that made him become a pig.
But this next part is where I poop my pants. You see, John used to call everybody, but nobody would answer when he was still alive. One night, tragedy struck and John passed away and he was pork no more.
Well, Sunnies, I did not know that John Pork died. Leave a rip in the comments for John Pork.
After this, there had been reports of people getting strange phone calls from the ghost of John Pork. Some stories even say if you answer the call, you hear unsettling pork-like breathing, while others say victims have gone missing, leaving their phone behind with one missed call from John Pork. But supposedly, if you don't answer the call, he'll come back from the dead and at midnight appear outside your house.
OMG, that last part nearly made me pee my pants. Sunnies, I don't know if this is real, but it is super scary. I think we should do a little more investigation to find out. This final video should show us the truth about John Pork.
John Pork is real, and I'm about to prove it to you. You may think that you're familiar with the legend of John Pork, the swine who became the internet sensation, only to be dismissed as a myth. But what I'm about to reveal to you will send shivers down your spine. If you caught my first video detailing John Pork's murder and subsequent resurrection as a vengeful spirit, then you know this is no laughing matter. The foolish few who dared utter his name 3 times in front of the mirror have paid the ultimate price, disappearing without a trace.
You guys, why am I actually shaking right now? John Pork has always been the scariest myth to me, and I'm starting to think it is not a myth anymore.
But there are those who refuse to heed my warning. And now, my friends, I present you the ultimate footage that will make your blood run cold. This is the harrowing tale of 2 individuals who ignored my advice and barely lived to tell the tale. Watch if you dare, but be warned, once you've seen the horrors that await, there's no going back.
John Pork, John Pork.
Holy shit. Oh my.
Are you okay?
Huh?
Did you hear that?
Yeah. It's okay. Nothing. Close the door. It's okay. It's alright. It's alright. It's okay.
Girl, what just happened? This is actually the most terrifying thing I have ever seen. No joke, I will never say John Pork's name out loud again, because what if something like this happened to me? John Pork's backstory was so scary that Roblox actually made a horror game about it. Let's take a look at this game.
This Roblox horror game was scary to play alone. You get a weird call from a man named John Pork who sends you weird text messages threatening you by saying he's going to take your organs or sending a random selfie. Soon enough, your TV turns on and you find out that John Pork was found dead at his house, but while finishing up some chores inside, you notice that he is stalking you outside your home and wants to murder you.
You guys, this actually sounds very scary too. I hope it is not haunted like the real John Pork.
To prevent this from happening, you will need to perform a ritual by collecting 3 crosses that can be found scattered around your house and collect a sandwich to bait John Pork into the trap, which will send him back where he came from.
Okay, you all, this game is not as scary as John Pork, but it can still be a little disturbing. Now it is time to decide if John Pork is a myth or not. I think that John Pork is not a myth and that his soul may still haunt people. So to stay safe, it's best to not say John Pork's name 3 times, especially in a mirror. The first game we will talk about is
Musical chairs.
Sunnies. When you look at this name, it sounds very innocent. But this is one of the darkest games I have ever seen. Apparently this game can hack you or do even worse stuff. I don't know too much about this, so let's watch this video together.
Explaining a creepy game on Roblox. Part 8.
100 musical chairs.
You might think it's just a regular game of musical chairs on Roblox, but it's not quite what it seems. When you join the game, you'll be spawned with many bots. They talk like real players, but they don't actually interact or respond to you, and the chats are fake.
So Sunnies, it looks like this game uses fake bots. I wonder why they do this. Maybe they could be hiding something.
If you try to say the truth by asking, "Are you guys bots?" you'll be teleported to a different game where real players are. Some players say they've been teleported to a dark forest with black figures. Many also claim the game plays disturbing music about dead bodies, creepy things, and more.
What the chicken? You guys, this sounds very scary. I'm almost scared to play the game now, Sunnies.
The owner of the game is 𝗀𝗏𝗄𝗏, the same person who created a creepy game on Roblox, Fashion Diva. Anyways, stay safe out there.
While Sunnies, the person who made this game also made Fashion famous. That's crazy. I am going to try this for myself. Let's hope we don't get hacked. Okay, Sunnies, we are at the game now. While there is a lot of people in here, there's no way they are boss. Alright, Sunnies, I'm gonna try typing it in the chat. Are you guys bots? What 𝗴𝗆𝗆𝗆 is going on? Wow, you guys, this myth is actually true. All the players in this server are real players. I was also able to get recordings of the creepy songs that play in this game.
After the last secrets I found, I rejoined 100-player musical chairs. That's when I saw players whispering about forbidden words. They kept saying real and bots, like some kind of secret code.
Sunnies, it looks like the typing in this game might be a secret code. Could this be a clue to us solving the myth?
I typed your bots. Screen went black. Gave me this silly message. Still 100-player musical chairs. Same map, same chairs, where's music? First round.
Corpses down the hall, to your left, don't look back, hurry up.
Holy guacamole, that is just creepy. Why would the owner of Fashion Famous make such a scary game? Not to mention this game isn't for adults. It is actually made for kids.
Flooded. Oh my god, yes. Best song ever. Players jumped, spun, freaked out. Next round.
We have egg, we have egg, we have egg, yay.
They went Firo, spamming GG. I am the GG. Another round.
I'm order for the user access RD. There is a dead body covered up with a sheet. Don't go that way, it's backed up.
What is behind all of this?
Okay, you guys, this game is just very creepy. I do not recommend playing as I almost got hacked and I only play for 30 seconds. If you do play these games, please stay away from the bots as they can hack you and haunt you. However, this is not nearly as scary as the next game. The second game we're gonna talk about is
Dolphin Game.
Girlies, I have never seen a game this creepy before. I could barely go to sleep last night. At first, this was a very innocent Roblox game, but one day it got hacked and became very dangerous and disturbing. I don't know too much about this, so let's watch these videos, Sunnies.
Explaining a creepy game on Roblox. Part 6.
Dolphin World.
Dolphin World created by 𝗵𝗵𝗆𝗆 in April 19, 2018. Unfortunately, the game became unplayable. People said he used free models that were filled with viruses.
What the Squid Game? Sunnies, this shows you can get hacked from anything. Stay safe on Roblox.
Because of the virus, the hacker were able to take control of the game. The hackers started adding jump scares, dead bodies, and other creepy stuff in the game. That's why the Dolphin World became unplayable.
Okay, you guys, this hacker is a very bad person. He turns such an innocent game to something super bad.
At the Dolphin World, there was 𝗴𝗆𝗆𝗆. At the end of it, you'd experience a jump scare with a gore image. A lot of Roblox players said the image was a real person who was eaten by a shark. Poor Kevin. He was just trying to make a game, but those hackers ruined it.
Sunny's apparently the guy who was hacked turned into a dolphin. I was actually able to find videos of this. Let's watch these videos together, girlies.
Hello. This is a warning. Please go check outside your home. Please go check outside your home.
Girl, this is scary. Like, what are you doing outside my home? Dolphin man, get away.
Please go check outside your home. This is not real.
Sunnies, I almost just peed my pants. This is probably the scariest Roblox myth I have ever seen. This is not the only thing this dolphin man has done either. This guy has also been caught breaking into people's houses before. Here is a video showing him doing this.
Dude. What is that, paint? Okay, whatever. What is this place? Bro, there's nothing in here. Let's check over here. How long are we gonna wait here? What? How long are we gonna wait here, dude?
Okay, Sunny, so it looks like the dolphin man has been living in this girl's house. So these people decided to wait until the dolphin man came back.
Oh, let's check over here. I don't think there's anything in here, dude. Yo, what is that, dude?
Holy moly, I do not have a good feeling about this, Sunnies. I think something bad is about to happen.
Get out! Can't see. My car. Let's go!
You guys, that was very scary. I thought they were gonna get caught. They didn't. Otherwise, it would have been rest in peace for them.
That's what we saw? What'd you think about that?
That was f***ing horrifying.
Yeah, honestly, we have no idea what that was either. But we went to the police station and we showed them the footage, so it's in their hands now.
Okay, Sonnies, it is a very good thing Dolphin Man was turned into the police. This means he was most likely arrested. However, if you ever see him walking the streets, call 911 immediately. I also did a little digging on the dark web and was able to find Dolphin Man's Roblox game. This is what it looks like. What is that thing? You guys, it is gonna be very hard going to sleep tonight. Sadly, this Roblox game is not open to the public anymore. If it reopens one day, maybe I will go exploring it. The first game we are going to talk about is
Adopt Me.
Adopt Me is a very innocent game where you adopt kids and pets. However, it has a very dark past. This game has actually gotten people kidnapped. The girl that got kidnapped that we will be talking about today is 𝗴𝗆. I don't know too much about her. So let's watch this video.
Let's talk about
Adopt Me.
So once there was a girl called 𝗴𝗆. She loved to play Adopt Me and played it every day and every time. But one day, she got a friend request by a girl. 𝗴𝗆 loved to make friends, so of course, she accepted. The girl private chatted her and said, "Where are you?"
What the boba? That is just creepy, you guys. This person just added 𝗴𝗆 and she already wants her 𝗴𝗆cie. If a stranger adds you on Roblox, never give them your location, Sonnies.
𝗴𝗆 said that she was at the school. The girl said, "Okay, I'm coming there." 𝗴𝗆 waited at the school until she saw the girl. 𝗴𝗆 went up to her and said, "Why are you wearing all black?" Then the girl replied with, "One day you'll understand why."
Oh heck nah, girl. This could not get any more creepier. Sonnies, if anyone comes up to you and says that, run as fast as you can.
A few weeks later, 𝗴𝗆 and the girl became best friends and played Adopt Me every day with each other. One day, 𝗴𝗆 went up to the girl and said, "Let's try out a new game." The girl unexpectedly got really mad at 𝗴𝗆. Then the girl mumbled, "You know I only like Adopt Me, right?"
You guys, this is when I realized this girl was a creep. Like, girl, why do you only have to play Adopt Me? There's more fun games.
𝗴𝗆 got a bit scared and a few seconds later there was a knock on her door. She slowly approached the door and looked through the door hole. When she took a peek, no one was there. She went back to her iPad and said to the girl, "Do you live close?" The girl was silent for a few seconds, but a few seconds later, the girl said 𝗴𝗆's address.
Sonnies, this is just a creepy. If someone found out my address, I am running into the back and jumping into my pool.
𝗴𝗆 got really scared and rushed upstairs to her bedroom. That time, she was home alone. Her parents had gone to a trip. Then she got a message on her iPad. It was a friend request on Snapchat. She accepted it, thinking it was just old friend. She texted, "Help, help." The person who had added her on Snapchat sent a picture of 𝗴𝗆 house.
You guys, this is where the story ended. It was found out later that 𝗴𝗆 was kidnapped and never seen again. Never give your address out, Sonnies. You may think that this ends here, but there is even more creepy stuff going on in Adopt Me. Apparently a lot of Adopt Me pets are cursed and secretly haunt you. This video should explain everything, Sonnies.
Roblox games with
Horrifying backstories. Adopt Me.
So there was a group of friends, and they realized that one of their pets were cursed. And that curse spread through the friend group, which caused all of the friends to pass away except one. And it was this guy named 𝗵.
Who names their kid 𝗵? Sorry to any 𝗵s watching this, LOL.
And he realized that all of the people around him are NPC. So 𝗵 pretended to be one. The only way for 𝗵 to survive though was to disguise as a pet. But then something happened. The cursed pets realized 𝗵 was trying to disguise. So they cursed him and he passed away. Very sad. Stay safe.
Okay, you guys, the story sounded a little silly Billy, but if this is real, rest in peace to 𝗵. I think this myth is fake, but the 𝗴𝗆 myth was 100% real. But you guys, this wasn't nearly as dark as the second game we are gonna talk about. The second game we are gonna talk about is
Dandy's World.
Apparently, there are many creeping things going on this game. Apparently, one of the Dandy's World characters are able to curse you through this screen. This is what is happening on this game, and so much more. I do not play this game too much, so this video should explain everything.
One time I was playing Dandy's World. During my play, my run kept on having these weird ringing noises. Ringing noises like a phone kind of ringing? Or high-pitched kind of ringing. So I decided to check what it was. It got louder in the warehouse. Did it now? Then I saw it. You saw what? I need to know. What the heck is that? My ears were bobbing in pain. I immediately left, and that's all the info I got.
Okay, you guys. It seems like there is some type of monster or hacker in Dandy's World. What is strange is that this hacker makes loud noises to make you go deaf in real life. Let's keep watching to find out who is causing this.
Ew, how creepy. We're gonna call this thing 𝗴𝗺𝗆𝗆𝗃. Stay safe, people. I gotta go back to the photos because it just looks so weird and creepy. I love how people have done this, by the way.
Holy Squid Game. Sunny's that thing is scary. Now we know its name is 𝗵𝗺𝗆𝗃. But yeah, this thing just looks weird. It is super tall and red. I don't want to get anywhere around it.
So it's a red glowing V. Very, very creepy. Also, it's in its twisted form, as you can tell. It's so tall and not cute at all. I like how in the warehouse, it's just hanging out there. It's just chilling. Sprout's like, that looks dangerous. I'll stare at it some more. Also, for it to be a virus, it makes you think, what does it actually do other than the ringing sound? I'm intrigued.
Sunny's, it looks like this virus girly can do a lot more than just make loud noises. She also has the power to do a lot of other bad stuff in Dandy's World. Let's see what she can do.
Hello guys!
Hi!
Today we are explaining
Yes!
𝗏𝗆cie. If you don't know who 𝗏𝗆cie is, here's what she looks like.
Oh, whoa, what? Ooh.
I don't know if 𝗏𝗆cie is real or not, but
what?
she is a creepypasta.
Yep, got
she
that.
is an entity from Dandy's World.
I can see.
I believe she only appears in shadows.
In
She
shadows.
is very long like Dandy. She is made out of ichor. She only appears in solo rooms too.
Oh,
she
no.
is difficult to detect. And yes, I believe she chases you. If you get hit by her, you get automaticity killed. I believe she will be waiting for you in lobby. Stay safe, Dandy's World players, and other people.
This monster seems to be similar to 𝗵𝗺𝗆𝗃. However, this monster chases you instead of screaming at you. Sunny's, I think we have to do a little more investigation to figure out if these myths are real or not.
Did you just see that? That was massive. Okay, so the first one, okay, you can tell they're extremely tall. Can't really see, it's a bit dark, okay? The next one kind of just looks like they're gonna hug you. It's fine, they're gonna hug you. Oh, it's beautiful. Also, shout out to that spelling mistake, because that made me laugh. I love it. Now that is super creepy. What on earth? I love the people that have managed to edit all this. What on earth?
As you guys can tell, that monster seems to be the leader of them all. So if I had to guess, I would assume he is controlling 𝗵𝗺 and 𝗏𝗆cie. This is also scary and interesting. Let's keep watching before we make our decision, Sunnies.
Okay, that's cool. Let's see that we're alone, right? Okay, seems normal. Private server, we're alone, nothing's around, right? Huh? What do you mean, huh? Wait, are you not alone? Did I miss something? What? What did I miss? Bro, what was that? I missed something! What did I miss? Yeah, I need to be squinting at my screen to see what I just missed. As soon as I rejoined, this happened. Oh no, what happened? I'm ready, I'm waiting for it. Okay, the train's gone by. That's not really anything. Joel!
Holy guacamole, that really scared me. But you guys, that end part has convinced me that this myth might be fake. I think this because I don't think the YouTuber would be laughing if it was a serious situation. What do you guys think? Let me know down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye bye, Sunnies. The first game we are going to talk about is
Dress to Impress.
Almost everyone watching this video has probably played or heard of this game before, as it's one of the most popular games on Roblox. But trust me when I say this gets scary super duper quick.
The pieces together and break down the dark truth of this game. So in case you didn't know, this seemingly innocent game Dress to Impress, if you go ahead and join it, everything seems normal up until you go into Lana's salon. Over here you meet the nail salon lady known as Lana. But if you look closer, you start to see some interesting things. Things such as these missing posters, Moto Princess, Dire Beneficial, 𝗵𝗆, all of these are actual creators of the game Dress to Impress. But that's not the only secret found in this game. game because right next to the filing cabinet, you can see the diary of 𝗁𝗏. Now,
What the boba? You guys, I never knew that people were getting kidnapped and dressed to impress. And Sunnies, this isn't just regular people, apparently owners of the game, were getting kidnapped, which is super scary.
Now, how this all started, so on April 1st, when people would join the game, they noticed 𝗁𝗏 actually crying. You can see some of the teardrops pouring down from her face, as well as books and even a hit list found in the game. And the first diary that she writes here is,
Dear Diary, I hate it here. I have been working here for the past 5 years, 24/7, no break, and nobody respects me or knows my name. They just call me Nail Lady, when I am so much more than that. My name is 𝗁𝗏. But nobody calls me that. I'm going to run away one day, but nobody will care. They just take me for granted, but they don't know what it's like. I am more than just the nail lady. I am a human, and I'm tired of holding in my tears. I will backfire on all the people who take advantage of my free nail services and get my revenge when they don't expect it.
Sunnies, it seems like this 𝗁𝗏 lady is very mad. She seems kind of evil. Maybe she is even the person who kidnapped the creators of the game.
Well, in one of her diaries, there's a link that when you go to it, you find 𝗁𝗏's actual Roblox account. And every now and then, she would join Roblox games where she gave out information about herself and what's going on in Dress to Impress. And very early on, 𝗁𝗏 states,
When I was little, I was diagnosed with a chronic disease, leaving me in medical debt for the rest of my life. 𝗵𝗍 promised to pay it off. I accepted.
You guys, I think I know what happened. 𝗁𝗏 had a very bad sickness, and the creator Dress to Impress promised to pay for her treatment, but she broke that promise. Because of this, 𝗁𝗏 got mad, or cursed, and began to kidnap the owners and players of the game.
So already 𝗵𝗍 and this whole Dress to Impress agency sounds very sus. See, in order for 𝗁𝗏 to get this job, she was told that she had to follow 3 rules. This is evident in 𝗁𝗏's official YouTube channel. Hello 𝗁𝗏, this is where you will be working. There are just 3 rules. Don't tell them what we did to you, don't tell them our plans, and lastly, don't try to escape. You know why you're doing this, and you know what will happen if you don't comply. Best regards, 𝗿𝗏𝘆𝗆. Again, 𝗿𝗏𝘆𝗆 is one of the creators of Dress to Impress, and remember 𝗁𝗏's hit list that she had? Well, under 𝗿𝗏𝘆𝗆, it's labeled as 𝗁𝗏's creator.
Oh my goodness, Sunnies, this is just too creepy. I never knew that Dress to Impress had such a scary backstory. Because we see that 𝗁𝗏 said 𝗿𝗏𝘆𝗆 was her creator. Does that mean that 𝗁𝗏 is a robot, or a fake demon, or something? That's my theory, let's keep watching to find out.
Now, what exactly does that mean? Is 𝗁𝗏 even human, or what's going on? Well, in the Dress to Impress game, there was another update where 𝗁𝗏 is no longer crying. In fact, she looks totally normal. But is she normal? Well, there's another diary nearby, and that diary entry states,
Dear Diary, that isn't me. They replaced the real me with some doppelganger. That girl sitting at my new desk is not me. I don't know who that is. I don't want to, but that's not me. I'm 𝗁𝗏, she's not. But she's pretending to be me. I don't know where I am. Moto Princess is holding me somewhere so I can't escape. Please help me. I'm so scared and I hope that thing sitting at my salon chair doesn't harm my image. But I think she's the reason why all these players are going missing.
Well, we were right, you guys, 𝗁𝗏 really has been replaced. Sadly, the end of 𝗁𝗏's story was never finished, so it was left mysteriously. So the evil 𝗁𝗏s may still be out there. Just in case, I would be extra careful when playing Dress to Impress so you don't get taken by evil 𝗁𝗏. The next game we are going to talk about may be a lot of you guys' favorite game. However, it is also one of the darkest games on Roblox. This game is known as
Dandy's World.
Sunnies, I used to think this game was very innocent. That was until I found the very scary horrors behind this game. This video should explain everything for us.
Are you ready for some Dandy's World Creepypasta? Oh, jeez, no! What? Oh, this is bad. No, you shouldn't do that. Walk away, walk away, walk away!
What the flip-flops? The video just started and I'm already so scared. I can tell this is gonna be one of the creepiest myths we have ever seen.
So I was hunting for stalking sprout until I heard this. Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready for the stalking sprout thing. I mean, sorry, not that. I mean, whatever sound I'm gonna hear in a minute. Oh, okay. I'm going to the TV. Oh. Everything's fine, I think. I'm very cute. Oh, jeez!
𝗿𝗵𝗆𝗍𝗍𝗆𝗍, that noise really scared me. Why is Dandy's World so scary? This game has to be cursed.
I decided to investigate until I saw this. What a way to give me a heart attack. Jeez! Where are we going exactly? What are we looking for? I'm very lost. Hello? Creepy thing. I'll come out wherever you are. Girl said creepy thing. I don't know if I want to know. I don't know. Oh, jeez. I took a screenshot of it. Oh my gosh. What is that? Oh no. Oh, Poppy, you've seen better days. I don't like it. I like none of that. That is horrible. It looks like Poppy, but crying equal and strings on her arms. Literally puppet Poppy. This thing has a jump scare, and this is what it looks like. Oh, good. Well, at least you pre-warned me. Thank you, I think. We're gone. Okay, what? Oh, no, I don't like this. No. Oh, no, no. Oh, no, goosebumpy. No, Poppy's gonna come get me. Oh, no, please no. Oh, my God.
This is one of the creepiest Dandy's World characters I have ever seen. Apparently, this is an evil version of Poppy from Dandy's World. If you ever get jump scared by evil Poppy, they will be able to hack you and take your Roblox account. However, this is not the only evil Dandy's World character. There is many more that we will be able to see in this video.
Long as possible, and hopefully it won't see us. Is that what we're doing? Are we gonna peer through the window? Oh, we are. Oh, we are. What? Oh. Is that exotic 𝗿𝗃? I think I encountered her. Okay, so what? We're gonna go towards them? Oh, yeah. Oh, jeez, no. What? Oh, this is bad. No, you shouldn't do that. Walk away.
Sunny's this is the same creepy character that we saw in the beginning. Now we know that their name is 𝗿𝗃, but this person is far more dangerous than evil Poppy.
Who's that? Why did you see me? I didn't want to. You forgot you was playing as 𝗿𝗃. There's no escape for you. The eyes are watching. The fog is coming. The god is coming. The near is coming. This world is foggy. The eyes are coming. What? I just wanted to play Dandy's World. Goodbye to your phone? No, but I love my phone. No, but I love my phone. No, you can't. No. You can't take my phone away from me and my data. I mean, I love my phone. Isn't it super cute? Okay, then. Is this like phone data gone bye-bye? Whoa. Oh, 𝗿𝗃 is here. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. Stop that. Oh, no, the eyes are moving. No, stop that. No. What the heck? Huh? Oh, OS not found? Oh, good. I didn't need my phone. I never used my phone since.
While Sunny's is actually very scary, somehow 𝗿𝗃 is able to hack you and completely shut down your device. So if you ever encounter 𝗿𝗃 run away and close Roblox, otherwise you won't ever be able to play again. I personally think all these myths are real, so I will stay away from Dandy's World. The first game we're going to talk about is
Dress to Impress.
I'm sure many of you guys have played this game before, and probably are big fans. As innocent as this game seems, it is actually super dark and scary. This video should explain everything.
Dress to Impress has gotten really scary. While playing the game, you may not have noticed the nail lady 𝗿𝗃, but she's been watching you. If you go up to this bulletin board, you can go into free play mode. You can see she's in the pool, but if you look even further, she's also watching at the lighthouse.
𝗴𝗺𝗆? I don't want this creepy lady watching me.
If you go to the side of the building to go out of bounds, you can see she's behind a tree, watching, as the players pick out their outfits. Not to mention all the 𝗿𝗃s watching from the intermission room. Now, how can there be so many 𝗿𝗃s? In her diary are hidden clues. 𝗿𝗃 is seeking revenge to get back at everyone for not knowing her name and not treating her like a person. We found out 𝗿𝗃 was manipulated into joining a cult that took her eyes to create this creature that we see on the mural. If you look in her diary, she has her Roblox username, where you can play the games that she's created. Although, these games are extremely disturbing, but we'll be covering them in the next video.
Holy moly, who knew Dress to Impress was so creepy? Like, girl, I'm just trying to dress up and whole time I was being stalked. You guys might think this is the end, but there's even more to this. It seems like the creators of Dress to Impress are kidnapping people. One of the first victims we saw was 𝗿𝗃. This video should help explain everything.
However, this update gets really creepy when you go over to 𝗿𝗃's station and see that there's a bunch of moving boxes. The boxes say SEM Moving Company, and the nail tech name tag says nail tech needed. And you can see that there's nail tech applications scattered all over her billboard and on her desk. It seems like they got rid of 𝗿𝗃, and this is very weird. They have photos of other YouTubers and streamers on the billboard, and this is just super weird. But things get even weirder when you go over here and notice that there's a bunch of nail polish on the floor and footsteps. And
okay, you guys, This is starting to get really weird. It seems like the creators fired Lana and took her somewhere. Let's keep watching the video to see what happened.
You can actually go in through this wall and it drops you down to this dungeon where Lana is actually in a cage crying.
Oh wait, they really had my girl Lana locked up. At first Lana creeped me out, but now I just feel bad for her.
This is super weird and I'm honestly kind of creeped out. As you can see, our girl Lana is actually going through it right now. We can't join her in the cage or help her out. So I'm honestly kind of sad because I like Lana, or at least the real Lana. On the wall it says, "Where is she? Her name is like mine, but she is so different. Please believe me, I'm real, she'll be gone."
Alright Sunnies, it seems like the real Lana was put in the cage, and the creepy Lana is actually an imposter. I never knew 𝗴𝗺_𝗆 had such a creepy backstory.
And I just feel so bad. I want to help her out. And it doesn't seem like you can go anywhere else in this room, but there are a lot of X's on the floor. So it looks like there's an X made out of axes, an X made out of wooden planks, and just an X slashed onto the wooden floor. This is super weird, and I honestly don't really know what to think about this. I'm really hoping there's a mini game or something that goes along with this because we all want to help Lana out.
You guys, this is getting scary. I wonder if there is a key or something that can help Lana escape.
I'm gonna go back up and see if they have done any changes to the hidden rooms. I'm hoping to maybe find some answers in there because the last time I checked they added a key with Lana's name on it. So maybe that's the key to let her out of her cage.
So there really is a key that can help us free Lana. Let's see if she was able to find the key.
But that's so weird. It doesn't seem like you can go into the room anymore, so I am very confused. I'm starting to think 𝗃_𝗆𝗆 might have changed where the room is, but if you look through the window, you can see that there's actually still a room there. So I don't know how to access it, but I'm pretty sure the key that's in that room that has Lana's name on it is the key to get her out of her cage.
𝗃cie_𝗯𝗍𝗆 doesn't end up finding the key. This means that the evil Lana may still be out there. This is because nobody was able to release her. So if you play Dress to Impress, make sure you are not being watched. The next game we are going to talk about is
Brookhaven.
A lot of you may be fans of this game. There is a lot of creepy stuff that happens here though. Some of you watching might have experienced creepy things happening in your game. Apparently there is a scary glitch in Brookhaven going around right now. Apparently there is hackers stealing Roblox accounts and scaring people. I don't know too much about this, so let's watch this video, Sunnies.
Let's talk about Brookhaven. So Brookhaven is almost the most popular game, but some player is getting some kind of glitch that show some jump scare. For example, look at this picture. It's like some kind of a hacker is trying to give some jump scare. So
okay, you guys, it seemed like hackers were tricking players into clicking this pop-up. That way they can hack their Roblox account and jump scare them.
Some of you might know some hacker in Roblox. So this glitch happen at player at 𝗃_𝗆𝗆𝗃. So sometime when you click the glitch you will get a jump scare, but sometime it's normal. But if the hacker just give the creepy glitch once, and if you already leave, the hacker will hack you. So just ignore the glitch. When you just click the glitch they will show up some jump scare video, and you also got kicked. But you also can leave the game but change the password fast as you can. Here is some proof. Warning jump scare. Stay safe out there.
Holy guacamole, that was very scary. I don't even want to play Brookhaven anymore. You guys, what if I play Brookhaven and I get hacked? And what makes this worse is that this isn't the only bad part. There is so much more worse things that happen because of hacks like this. These hacks ended up cursing all of her Brookhaven, making it a very scary game. This video I have should explain everything, Sunnies.
Let's talk about
Brookhaven glitch.
In 2023, a creepy glitch started happening in Brookhaven, scaring a lot of players. It was like a disturbing image would appear on players' screens, but it kept changing, waiting for you to click on it. Clicking on it would trigger a jump scare and kick you out of the game. Here is a video. Many believe a hacker was responsible for this glitch. This glitch quickly went viral on TikTok, becoming a topic for Brookhaven players. Although the glitch still works, you can't trigger it yourself. It only happens if a hacker is in your server. Stay safe.
Okay, you guys, this TikTok just showed us that this glitch still happens today. Not only that, but I saw this very creepy thing when I was playing Brookhaven. This is what I saw. As you can see, that thing is very scary. After seeing this, I thought I would never play Roblox again. Sunnies, I would highly recommend to stay away from this Roblox game, as it has so many scary things in it. These are not the only things that I noticed in this game, there is so much more. For example, look at these images.
Everyone watching this video has probably played this first Roblox game. The name of this game is Brookhaven. Brookhaven is a popular role-playing game where you can buy houses, drive cars, and have fun. However, the more you play, the more you might notice little creepy things inside the game. This person explains it really well, so let's see what they have to say. 3. A creepy glitch started happening in Brookhaven, scaring a lot of players. It was like a disturbing image would appear on players' screens, but it kept changing, waiting for you to click on it. Clicking on it would trigger a jump scare and kick you out of the game. Here is a video. Yeah, this glitch is super scary. Many believe a hacker was responsible for this glitch. This glitch quickly went viral on TikTok, becoming a topic for Brookhaven players. Although the glitch still works, you can't trigger it yourself. It only happens if a hacker is in your server. Stay safe. After hearing about this, I don't even want to play Brookhaven anymore. What if I join a hacker? And that's not the only bad thing about Brookhaven. It also has a very scary backstory. This person explains it really well.
Brookhaven was a long time ago alien invasion game. It creeped out kids because of disturbing stuff. In the alien invasion game, everyone is in the moon. In the moon there was creepy faces and others. There was dead aliens with a creepy look, but I can't find the image of it. The creator knew it was scary, so he changed the game to the current Brookhaven. That's why we all see scary stuff hidden around Brookhaven. That's the info I got from Brookhaven. Stay safe.
As you can see, Brookhaven has a very scary past. I was able to find a photo of what Brookhaven used to look like. What the baloney, that's scary. Because of Brookhaven's dark past, we can still see very scary things in the game today. However, this is not nearly as scary as the next game we're going to talk about. The second Roblox game you might not have heard of, but its name is 𝗴𝗺. And this is like the scariest game I've ever seen before. This girl explains it really well.
This game called 𝗴𝗺 will get you 𝗂𝗃. Rumor has it, every new ho has joined had gone missing. It tracks your address as soon as you join.
What the flip? If this thing tracks my address, I'm not playing this game.
I found some footage of the game on the dark web. Watch with caution. As you can see, it is very dark.
It's just a secret and haunts pretty well.
Did you see that? I will replay it. Did you see that face at the end? Well, that's how people go missing. Some say that it will steal your soul and take you into its chamber and torture you. If you ever join the game, whatever you do, don't look at the face.
That nearly made me pee my pants. This game sounds super scary. I'm never touching it. I also found another video that tells us more hidden secrets about this game.
This game will get you killed. Let me explain. So if you ever joined the game 𝗴𝗺, you would go missing. It tracks your address once you press play. Here's some footage of the game. As you see, it's really dark. Look at that text. It says, "Come smile with me." That face right there is the face that you see once you go missing. That monster can steal your soul and take you in its chamber. Never look at that face if you ever play this game. Stay safe.
What the boba? Yeah. Do not touch this game. So basically, if you play this game and look at him, he will take your soul and put it in his chamber. I would try out this myth, but I'm way too scared. I'm not taking chances. Lol. Anyways, the final game we're going to talk about is the scariest of them all. This game is known as crosswords. Some of you might remember this game as it was super popular back in 2023. This game was normal for the most part, but one day it turned bad. If you were to play this game, you would be banned forever. The game itself wasn't really that scary, but once you got banned, it would definitely scare you. I did some deep searching on the dark web, and was able to find live footage of a person getting banned on this game.
No racial slurs. Yeah, no slurs. Leave the game. I'm fine. Oh. Oh, it's a troll thing. Okay. Well. Huh? Oh, did you hack my account? Oh, man. No, what? Oh. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm all good, Bear. No, I'm not. I'm not crying. It's fine. No, I'm not. I'm not crying. No, I'm not, Bear.
I felt so sad watching this video for the first time. It was good that the person got their account back a couple weeks later. I'm kind of curious though, how does this game ban people? How does it work? This video should explain everything.
Exploit works is once you join the game, a couple seconds after it will go ahead and disconnect you from it. But while it does all this, it manipulates your chat filter to say some pretty inappropriate stuff. That will obviously get your account instantly terminated. Basically, this exploit manipulates the chat filter and makes the Roblox moderation think that you're saying all this awful stuff, so they instantly terminate you. The bans can range from 1 day to forever. Honestly, my best advice to all of you to not get affected by this is to not play any suspicious games and only play the super popular games that you always play and the ones that are very trusted. And also don't take requests from people to play other games, don't click any suspicious links, and don't download any weird stuff, and, you know, just be aware. So obviously this is a very dangerous hack, and this has been a problem for the past couple of years. And if that wasn't already bad enough, the disconnection message that you've been seeing on these clips links you to a Discord server, and I highly advise all of you to not go join it because there's some very bad stuff there, which I will be talking about. But this exploit has caused a bunch of YouTubers to get terminated off the platform, and even going on an alt account is also dangerous because there is a good chance that Roblox will IP ban you, so it will prevent you from going on the site on any account. But the most scary part about this is that the hackers who made this game can most likely do stuff that we won't even expect. They could easily hack a very popular game and then everyone will get teleported to their game and get instantly terminated.
This was one of the worst events in Roblox history. There has never been a game that looks so innocent, but caused so much damage. You guys should stay far away from games like these. That way you can keep your Roblox account safe. I couldn't imagine how sad I would be if I lost my Roblox account. Anyways, if you made it this far, comment flamingo down below to confuse people. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe and like. Bye, Sunnies. See you soon.